There's a Nintendo villain who only exists because of a lie. Not a misunderstanding. Not manipulation from the shadows. A lie so complete that even he starts to believe it. You probably remember him as the cool alter ego, the dark reflection, the edgy counterpart. But Mr. L isn't just Luigi pretending to be evil. Mr. L is what happens when identity itself is rewritten. And once you realize what that lie actually is, you start to see Super Paper Mario very differently. Quick disclaimer before we start. Everything in this video is based off of in-game scenes, dialogue, and my own interpretation of the game's story and themes. Nintendo never directly explains Mr. L's psychology, but the game does gives us more than enough pieces to put together something truly unsettling. You don't have to agree with me, and I'm curious to hear your take. Most players accept one simple explanation. Mr. L is just Luigi brainwashed by Count Bleck. Problem solved. But that explanation skips over something important. Because brainwashing usually suppresses identity. Mr. L does the opposite. He doesn't lose himself. He gains confidence. He gains certainty, purpose, control. Mr. L doesn't act confused or conflicted. He acts assured. Which raises a disturbing question. What if Mr. L isn't Luigi being controlled, but Luigi being redefined? If Mr. L were just a disguise, we'd see cracks, moments of hesitation, regret, being familiar with Mario. But we don't. Mr. L never slips. He never really calls Mario brother. Never hesitates to attack. Never shows recognition. That's because Mr. L isn't pretending. He genuinely believes he's superior, and belief is stronger than control. This isn't Luigi playing a role. This is Luigi being told who he really is, and accepting it completely. Here's the lie Mr. L is built on. That Luigi was always meant to be second, always meant to live in Mario's shadow. Not because he failed, not because he was good enough, but because that's just the role he was given. And that lie didn't start with Count Bleck. It's followed Luigi in his entire life. Every introduction as Mario's brother. Every moment where he's the backup. Every time the world needs a hero, and it's never him first. So when Count Bleck appears, he doesn't force Mr. L into existence. He offers Luigi something far more dangerous. Permission. Permission to stop being overlooked. Permission to stop being afraid. And permission to stop shrinking himself so someone else can shine. Mr. L isn't created through magic alone. He's created through validation. For the first time, someone looks at Luigi and says, "You don't have to be second anymore." And that's why Mr. L isn't just a villain. He's the version of Luigi that believed the lie. That the only way to matter was to stop being Luigi at all. Notice how Mr. L carries himself. Straight posture, calm delivery, absolute certainty. This is the most confident Luigi ever appears in the entire series, or at least in my opinion. And that should feel wrong, because this confidence doesn't come from experience. It doesn't come from growth. It doesn't come from finally believing in himself. It comes from rejection. Mr. L isn't confident because he found his place. He's confident because he believes he never had one. The lie finally gives his pain an explanation. All the fear, all the hesitation, all the moments where he steps back instead of forward. Suddenly, they make sense. If I'm not the hero, then I must be the villain. And that belief is comforting. Because villains don't hesitate. Villains don't doubt. Villains don't live in someone else's shadow. Once Luigi accepts that role, the uncertainty disappears. No second guessing. No fear of failure. No comparison to Mario. Just certainty. And that's why Mr. L feels so composed. Because doubt was the only thing holding Luigi back. And once he rejects being a hero, there's nothing left to question. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Mr. L isn't Luigi's opposite. He's Luigi without restraint. without insecurity, without moral hesitation, without self-doubt. Everything Luigi suppresses, Mr. L embraces. That's why Mr. L doesn't feel fake. He feels complete, which makes him one of Nintendo's most psychologically disturbing villains. Because he isn't corrupted by evil. He's liberated by a lie. Nintendo could have redeemed Mr. L easily. A moment of clarity, a speech, a return to normal. But they don't. Because the game understands something powerful. You can defeat a villain, but you can't undo an identity once it's believed. Mr. L disappears, but the damage remains. Luigi is never quite the same again. Mr. L isn't scary because he's evil. He's scary because he makes sense. He's the version of Luigi created by neglect, comparison, and doubt. A villain built not on hatred, but on a lie that felt true. And honestly, this is why I love analyzing Super Paper Mario villains. After the Mimi video passed 1,000 views, it became clear to me that you all enjoy digging deeper into these characters just as much as I do. If you want more breakdowns like this, villains that feel wrong for a reason, please subscribe right now. Especially if you got tons of enjoyment out of this. It genuinely helps the channel grow, and it lets me keep making deeper dives like this one. You guys are what keeps the channel moving forward, and I sincerely appreciate it so much. If you want to keep the discussion going off of YouTube, please join my Discord. We talk about Paper Mario theories, future videos, upcoming streams, art, and more, as well as other general-related Nintendo stuff as well. Again, we are looking forward to seeing you over there. And if you want quick updates as well, you can also follow my Blue Sky. Links are in the description below. Let me know in the comments. Do you think Mr. L was ever truly Luigi again? And if you enjoyed this video, please consider showing it to another Paper Mario or Nintendo fan. I'm very curious as to how far we can push this one. Maybe up to 2,000 views at most? Well guys, with that, we are only just getting started. Also, make sure to vote in the next community poll coming real soon. I'm very curious as to who you all will vote for next.